Call the news!
People are so easily offended nowadays, it's insane. Like, you literally can't do or say anything without pissing somebody off.
Oh, you ate a watermelon? Oh, I identify as Watermelon-kin, you jerk! Now you've triggered me, huh?
You know, I don't know if anybody's gonna take it that far, but honestly, I would not be surprised. Seriously, last week I saw this tweet saying,
I can't believe this guy held the door open for me today. Oh, who does he think he is? I can hold the door open for myself, huh?
Like, seriously, people, even if you're just trying to be nice to someone, they will get offended by it. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is because there's this high school that I live near. It's not my high school, but it's only a couple miles away. Basically, they were holding a dodgeball competition, and one of their team names was the Holocaust. And what they would do is the people on their team were just making these memes and jokes about the Holocaust, basically, usually incorporating Hitler in it somehow. And, well, you know how people are. They're gonna get pissed off over something like that. Now, I'm not surprised at all that people were angry about this. I would expect it to get shut down, you know? And I'm not saying that I support it either, but it's like, just tell them to stop, you know? But what ended up happening is that some parents actually called the news. They called our local news station, and they did an entire report on what happened. So basically, everybody that watches this news station is gonna know this high school for being racist or whatever it is, Holocaustist. I don't even know what the term for that would be. And I just want to show some clips from this because, honestly, I do not think that this is newsworthy.
A group of students have named their dodgeball team Holocaust. The students are also accused of making anti-Semitic posts on social media. Good For Utah's Kimberly Nelson takes a closer look at the trash talking that some say went too far.
It's Spirit Week at Tooele High School, and the festivities included a dodgeball tournament. Parents who reached out to Good For Utah say they were shocked to learn one of those dodgeball teams called themselves Holocaust.
Okay, so seriously, here's one of their shirts just right here, the Holocaust. Oh no, it's so bad. Yeah, okay, I understand. It's like it's a little edgy and stuff, but seriously, did you really have to call the news for this?
Can you help me? Can you help me, please? I can help you. You don't need to go to the news for this.
Not only is the name disturbing to some, the parent we spoke with says some of the students on the dodgeball team took to Twitter to trash talk, and that's when things got really nasty.
That's when things got real nasty. Here's some legit trash talking right here, guys. You guys want to know what trash talking? Here it is. It's internet memes. Here you go. Okay, so we got a picture over here. It says, "When you realize the Holocaust starts tomorrow or today," and it's got a picture of Hitler, you know. And obviously, if you're gonna be really easily offended, this is not gonna be fun for you. And like I said, I don't necessarily support this at all, but like we don't have to get offended by it either. Like, brush it off as a joke and be over with it. And then over here we got another picture when you realize the Holocaust is over, and it's got this picture of Hitler all sad and stuff. And you know, these aren't even that offensive. It's like edgy and stuff, you know, like basic edgy stuff that teenagers will do on Twitter. And honestly, there's so much worse than this on Twitter. They are treating this like they just posted pictures of people dying in the Holocaust. Now, if they were making fun of people dying, straight up, then obviously I could see that as a much bigger problem, but this is not that bad.
The trash talking continued with another student responding with, "Your team about to fall harder than Anne Frank."
Okay, now this one I have to say is pushing it too far. I would not, there's no way I would have posted something like this. I really don't think this is newsworthy. Like, seriously, people do this kind of stuff all the time. If you've ever used the app iFunny, if you've ever been on 4chan or anything, There's so much worse than this.
I called the district office today and spoke with the assistant superintendent. She tells me she spoke to the principal of the school and says he's taking appropriate actions. But when I called Principal Ham this evening to see what those appropriate actions were, he didn't return my call.
I love the sass that they give right here, saying that
He did not return my call.
like they don't know who this guy is. Like this principal, you know, I don't go to the school, but from what I know, this principal is a really nice guy, and he really shouldn't be like. The actions of 8 students should not be reflecting on the entire school like that, and on the principal. That's so stupid. Like these guys making the news. This high school is making the news because like 8 kids, and it's basically reflecting on their entire school. And I don't know. In review, I hate the news. I hate pretty much every news station and pretty much everyone on the news. Just saying.
Just stop! Just stop it! Stop! No! Just stop it!
And Jay commented, "Kids will be kids. I'm sure they meant no harm by it, but that said, they should be talked to about how wrong this is."
Now that's the most intelligent thing anybody has said so far. This random Facebook poster guy. Kids will be kids. It's like, yeah, this is gonna happen always, and I'm sure they meant no harm by it. Yeah, people make jokes. That's how people get over things, with humor. More happens on Twitter. After this news story is created, the reporter that is talking in it shares it on Twitter, and that's when students from the high school start responding to it, and basically saying, this doesn't reflect the entire school. This was 8 students. You're trash talking an entire high school for only a few kids, and this really doesn't need to be news. It's like they've already dealt with it. The principal has already dealt with these kids. They had to change the name like right after it happened. And basically they're just saying how the news has exaggerated it, like blown it way out of proportion. It's giving their high school a lot of attention, like negative attention that it really does not deserve, because it really is a good high school, good people who run it, a lot of good kids there. After this student tweets this at her, she responds with like the saltiest comebacks ever, saying like,
Oh, well, maybe you should get your fellow classmates in place, make them not do such edgy stuff.
I mean, that's not her exact words, but that's basically what she was saying. When you're a reporter and you have the time to get on Twitter and start a Twitter fight with a bunch of teenagers, you should probably rethink your life a little bit there. There's a really funny comedian named Bo Burnham, and he has a song called Sad, where he just basically talks about things that are sad. And it's really like dark humor stuff, but at the very end he like breaks it down and gets really real about it and talks about why these offensive jokes are okay and why he does them. And I just want to share that with you.
Still, though, it's hard not to be sad about it. How do y'all do it? I've been telling you guys terribly sad things this whole song. You haven't been sad at all. You've been happy. No, you've been laughing. That's it, laughter. It's the key to everything. It's the way to solve all the sadness in the world.
Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comments, or if you've had any similar situations. Be sure to leave a like, and I will see you next time.
You stupid cow! You killed my friend!